Guys, for this video, I would like to share what are the difference between all these the switch, and some of these they call it for the mechanical switch, and this for industrial use the mechanical relay, and this for uh, auto relay, and this is electronic relay, and this relay board relay module. So all these things are in the end is they will serve the same purpose, which means they will just give on and off to control the things. So here, for example, I'm using one 9-volt battery and one is DC motor, and this is the switch. So this switch has 3 terminals right here. So this is common. So the common C, common is for the income from the power positive, and there is normally closed, and there is normally open. So if we just use multimeter right here, you observe on multimeter. So we select to times 1, which means for connectivity. So if common to normally close, so before I press, the contact is already on, but if I press, the contact is off. So common to normally open, if I press, the contact is on, I release, the contact is off. So that is opposite. So this is what the difference between normally closed and normally open. And all these things they will serve the same purpose. And if this switch, they will require to run this motor to press. You need your hand to press to run this motor. So if I press the button here, this motor will run. So if I connect to normally close, before I press, the motor is run, and if I press, the motor is off. So that is the difference between normally closed and normally open. This switch, this just on and off. So there is 2 pins. So to make it on and off, you need your hand, you need your finger to press. So in the end, they have the same purpose. They serve the same purpose, just to make it turn on and off. So this is an electronic relay. But when we go to the relay, you must see the coin. So this relay have the coin pins, and there is common pins. Same goes to the switch. There is common pin, there is normally closed and normally open. So the important is, and the difference is, this relay is not required to use your hand. This is required to give the voltage for according to the coil voltage. So this is 240 voltage, 110 voltage AC. So which I don't have 110 voltage here, so I can't test because of the coil is 110 voltage. So I'm not using 110 voltage, so I cannot make it on and off. But here, this relay is normally they use for the auto, which means car. They call it is mostly the car relay. So this car relay is the coil 12 voltage. So do you see the 12V, and this is 30 ampere is for the current. So yes, 12V. So when the 12V is written here, we need to give 12V to make it on and off. So you can hear the sound. So this is, your hand is not required to make it turn on and off. This is required to give 12V to make it on and off. In the middle pin is common, and this is normally open, and here this is normally closed. So to run this motor, I need to give 12 volt. So this is the 12 volt relay, and here this is limit switch or micro switch. This is not required to give the 12 voltage. This require your hand to make it on and off. So common, here is normally open. So this is the switch. The switch is required to press our hand. And here this is relay as well. So the relay is always, we have to see the voltage. So here is 12 volt, 12 volt. So which means unless we give 12 volt, then the relay will not run. If you give 12 volt, if you give supply the coil 24 voltage, then this relay will damage. You cannot supply the 24 voltage. You cannot supply 240 voltage. If the relay is already written 12 volt for the coil, it must be 12 volt. Then the load side is no problem. You can use 12 volt or 240 volt AC. So it's very important. You see the voltage, the coil here. So this is 12 volt. So the coil is from this two pin is the coil, and the middle is common, and this is normally closed. This one is normally open. So the load side common, normally open, and now the coil. So the coil is 12 volt. I'm using here 12 volt power supply here. So this is not required to use our hand. It's just required to have 12 volt. And same goes to this relay. It's 8 pins, and the coil is 12 volt. So in the middle is common here, and this side is normally open, this side is normally closed. So it's required to give 12 volt. So 12 volt. So when you give 12 volt, they will have to contact. And the other side also the same. So in the end, this serves the same purpose. And here, this is relay module. Relay module, this is 5 volt. So I don't have a 5 volt power supply right here. So I cannot test this one. If you want to test 5 volt, you must have a 5 volt power supply to test it. So I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching.